Hi guys, welcome to my channel. The previous session we saw about the print function basics in Python. In this session we shall see what is the syntax of the print function in Python and what are the parameters used in the print function, and we shall discuss about each parameter and the functionality in this session. Okay. So the syntax of the print function is print open bracket values separator comma end comma file comma flash and then close bracket. This is the syntax of the print function. So we shall discuss about each parameters one by one. So the first parameter is the value. So we discussed about that in the previous session. So the second parameter is separator. So we shall see now what is meant by separator in print function. So if you see here, I am printing two strings. First string hello and then second string world. So let's see. See, I am not giving any space between the strings. Even after hello, after O there is no space, and before W also there is no space. But by default I am getting space here. It is because of the separator. Because in default in print function separator is set to one space. Because the separator is set to one space, we are getting space between these two strings. If I am running it now, we will be getting the same outputs. If suppose I am changing the separator to no space, by default there was a single space, I am changing it to no space. Let's see, there is no space between the two strings. If suppose I am giving /t, slash t is for one tab space, so separator would be one tab space. Or I can give any string also, or I am giving exclamatory, three exclamatory I am giving. So the separator would be three exclamatory between these two strings. See, so this is how the separator parameter works in print function. So whatever the separator you want to change, you can change it. So I am setting it to default again. This is the default one. Okay. So let's see about n parameter in print function. Okay. Print hello and print welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Here I am printing two strings next to next. Let's see the output. So the first hi all is printed in first line, and welcome to my channel, that string is came to second line. It is because of the n parameter. Here end is set to /n, that is why it is coming to the second line, meaning the welcome to my channel string is coming to the second line. If suppose I wanted to change the n parameter here to, instead of /n, I am changing to /t. See, let's run the output now. It came to the single line with the one tab space between two strings. Okay, or else I can give /t. So three /t I am giving, meaning three tab space I require between these two strings. So see, three tab space was printed between these two strings. If you can also give /or is by carriage return. Whatever string you wanted to give, you can give. So /or is basically will remove the previous data. Whatever the data we are giving before the string. So it is, since we are giving hi all, that was removed. So whatever data we are giving after the string, welcome to my channel, is alone printed. Can give anything. Can give no. I'm giving just printing one more string no. So let's see. See, hi all, no, and then welcome to my channel. This is how it works. Okay, let's discuss about the file parameter in print function now. So by default the file parameter is set to sys.standard_output file. So whatever the output we are getting, so those output will be returned to the standard output file, which is nothing but our console file. Okay, but I am trying to write our output file, output data into a different file instead of the default file. So let's see how we can do it. So I'm just opening one file, f equal to open. I'm creating new file. I can use either single quotes or double quotes. I'm using single quotes here. File test or txt. So you created a text file in write mode. Okay, and then you have some print function. Hi guys. So setting f equal to f. Finally, I'm closing that file. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is created a new file with name file test.txt in write mode. I'm trying to write into the file. So I created new file in the write mode, and then I'm opening that file and trying to print this content, hi guys, into this file we have created, and finally I'm closing that file. So instead of writing our output into a default console, I'm trying to output our data to the file test.txt file. So if you see here, I'm not giving any path, I'm just giving the file names. If you give like this, means this file will be created in the path where this particular Python file is resides. So since I'm not giving any path, this file would be created in the default, the session2.print where this particular Python file is resides. So in that particular path, our file would be created. Let's see. Let's run and see what is the output we are getting. See, file test.txt got created, and our output hi guys got printed. So this file.txt is created in the default folder, that is where our session2.print.py, this particular file is there. So in that particular the same location, our file test.txt got printed. So this is how the file thing works. So finally flush. So flush is set to false in print function by default, meaning you're storing the data only in the temporary memory. Suppose if you set this to true, you're forcing the data to store in a permanent location. So whenever we do something, the data would be stored in the buffered memory, which is nothing but the temporary memory. So if you set that flush to true, means you're forcing the data to store it in the permanent location. So this is what the flush does. I do not have anything to show for flush, but this is a theoretical logic behind the flush parameter used in the print function. So that's all about today's videos, guys. We shall see in the next video. Thank you. Bye.